Hello and welcome to the Burning Metal Weekly Roundup. This is the fifth weekly roundup of March 2025, and we're back in the line again now. Tomorrow's the last day of March, so we're back to where we should be. And of
Yeah.
course, I'm joined yet again this week by Adrian Williams on Metal Messiah Radio, conjuring some of the Hellfire Club screams from the Metal Crypt. And you were at the Acid Age album launch last night. Good night.
Oh, it's fucking amazing. Deadly night. Deadly.
I
Uh,
seen your post. You said that the new band Microtonal were very good.
oh, it's fucking deadly. Really fucking. I'd watch and keep an eye on them, man. They're
What? Like
fucking
they're like a
heavy.
blackened death metal or the
They're death trash.
death
But
trap, death trap, death trap,
it's
right?
just kind of. I don't know if you know a band called False Prophet. That's who they remind me of.
I don't, but
But or Sadis even that sort of style.
they're the death trash.
Really,
I know what death
yeah,
trash is.
yeah, yeah. It's
And of
really
course,
fucking
Black Hole
good.
Divers were playing their first gig in probably since Metal to the Masses last year.
Since Bloodstock.
Well,
Their
yeah, but
first,
from
yeah,
the first Irish-based gig since Metal to the Masses.
yeah, yeah, that's correct. Yeah,
Well, it looked like it was a great big night. There was a lot of people there.
yeah, there was a good, decent crowd there. All
Oh,
right,
good,
there
good, good,
was.
good, good.
Yeah, yeah,
And of course, we'll be talking about the album, not first, but fairly soon.
yeah, yeah.
Oh, and of course, did you see that? I've seen this whole situation with Snow White has been very amusing to me. It's bombing spectacularly.
I know. We all knew that, though.
But that new Jason Statham film took the top spot in America this weekend. Like that's how
Yeah,
bad it's doing. Now,
fucking
like the second
Jesus.
weekend, Snow White is reckoned to have pulled in 12 million. Second
Holy
weekend,
shit.
70% drop.
Jesus Christ.
They have the man Disney have come out now and they are throwing Zegler under a bus completely.
I know. I noticed that.
They're throwing her under a bus completely.
Yeah,
And there was this now. I've screenshotted it. I thought this is someone. This is on Twitter. It was one of the producer's son replying to someone.
yeah.
Now, this is pure burial. This is fatality level stuff. Oh, no, this one tweeting at him. Right. Your dad flew to NYC to reprimand a young actress. Any words on this? Because that's creepy as hell and uncalled for. People have the right to free speech. No. Shame on your father. This is what your one said in defense of Zegler. This is his response. Ooh. You really want to do this? Yeah, my dad, the producer of enormous pieces of Disney IP with hundreds of millions of dollars on the line, had to leave his family to fly across the country to reprimand his 20-year-old employee for dragging her personal politics into the middle of promoting the movie of which she signed a multi-million-dollar contract and get paid to do the publicity for. This is called adult responsibility and accountability, and her actions clearly hurt the film's box office. Free speech does not mean you're allowed to say whatever you want in your private employment without repercussions. Tens of thousands of people worked on that film, and she hijacked the conversation for her own immature desires at the risk of all her colleagues and crew. Narcissism is not something to be coddled or encouraged. Burial!
Absolute fucking burial, that is.
Burial! Fatality! That's
Flawless
it.
victory.
Exactly.
Sorry.
Flawless victory. That's the end of her, man.
Yeah,
That's the end of
yeah,
her. And people will say Gal Gadot or whatever, but that's got nothing to do with it. It's her.
yeah.
It's a small section of people that believes the fact that she's Israeli is what's causing this film to bomb. It's not.
It's not.
It's
No.
her. It's Zegler. It's all
Yeah,
on Zegler. Anyone that work on Brain knows it's all on Zegler.
yeah.
Like, she came out and said, don't vote. If you voted for the other lad, don't turn up, basically. 50% of the country. And they're not turning up.
No, no.
Well,
That's
in one way,
Christ.
this could be, as I say at the beginning, I said the last day, it could be the beginning of the end of this whole cycle with Disney. And it could be now. Because they're ditching
Yeah,
the live action now, apparently, and everything. And they've just realised that we've got to go back to basics here because we can't keep losing this money. Like,
yeah, yeah.
oh, burial. But Jesus, of course. A few little things before we kick on this week. A few things in the world that people don't really know about. It's actually been very much undercover. There could be them in the mad stories, but I'll put them in to start. A couple of weeks ago, one of Elon Musk's closest confidants sold 13 million in Tesla stocks. And then during the week, Musk sold Twitter. He sold X for 33 billion
Oh,
to another company called XAI that he's also a member of. So basically,
holy,
he got the money back for he got 11. He's down 11 billion, but he got the money back for Twitter from another company he's involved in. So he's got all his money back, and he's still in charge of it, but it'll be run by XAI now going forward.
Jesus Christ.
So there's a reason not to be on Twitter or X anymore.
Yeah.
And oh well, this was going on. The U.S. stock market dropped 1.5 trillion during the week. Recession, here we come.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like when you have Musk's confidence, sold all that money and all them stock in Tesla because he knows Tesla are fucked now. And then he got rid of Twitter and got his money back.
Holy shit.
Strap in! Never mind what the EU's directive, I get enough goods in for 48 hours or whatever they were saying.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Don't get ready.
Yeah.
It's coming.
Yeah.
I said it last time in 2007. I said, this is coming. People laughed at me. You know?
Mm.
Don't, if you're ever thinking about buying a house, wait.
Wait. Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah.
Wait.
Yeah.
Shit's going to hit the fan. These tariffs are going to come in. And the prediction is 80,000 job losses in Ireland in the medium term.
Jesus Christ.
I hate saying this on people who are saying about scaremongering and all the rest, but if I'm aware of all these things and I've seen it all happen before in my lifetime, I'd be quite silly to tell people to be on their guard.
Yeah.
You know? But sure, anyways, we're going to kick on the roundup, and hopefully now that hasn't upset you too much because, unfortunately, the last time everyone was told don't change anything and it ruined lives.
Yeah.
So it might take the best part of it might take the guts of this year to maybe fully kick in. But when the US stock market crashes and then the tariffs and all the rest, be ready. Be ready.
Yeah.
Anyways, we have 9 on our list this week. We had more than 9, but we're pushing a few over till next week because you were at the Acid Age gig yesterday, so you've been traveling all around the bloody country for the last 2 days, so
Yeah.
I'll go easy on you tonight. And I'm nearly there. The fatigue is nearly past. I'm nearly there. I'm still a bit tired, but I'm getting there. Anyways, first on our list is Sonus Mortis, who dropped his album Synapse, the Hive Mind, and we're going to play some of the track Biomechanical, what's it called? Biomechanical Horrors. I'll stop it now and give it the time. What an album.
Fucking seriously fucking good. It is, you know?
I've had a copy of the album for weeks now,
Yeah.
but because of the fatigue and all the rest of it, well, I appreciate it, but a bit like shit. Oh fuck, Black Metal Project last year. Shit, Mark's Project. You know, I was in your
Yeah, Morning of the Heretic.
morning of the Heretic. A bit like that last year, where
Yeah.
the fatigue was bad, and I listened to it, and I was like, I'm going to have to come back to this in a couple of weeks,
Yeah. Yeah.
and I'm coming out of the fatigue now, and I listened to it properly again, properly for the first time the other night.
Yeah.
Oh man,
Oh, I know.
It's
I
unbelievable,
fucking
isn't it?
know. It's deadly. Fucking amazing fucking album. It is.
It's best to date.
Yeah. Easily. Easily.
And I've ordered a
It
physical
is.
copy of them.
Yeah, I have. I got a physical during the week. I did myself.
I've ordered it off them because
You
I
know.
get the trilogy.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
Where would we even start for this album? It's just the lyrics are superb. The theme is brilliant.
Brilliant.
The musicianship is brilliant. He's variated the vocals, like he's brought in clean vocals and stuff into this time.
Yeah. Yeah. I know.
Oh, his most accomplished work to date, without question, and probably his heaviest. But
Yeah.
it's just so bloody good, man, isn't it?
Yeah. Fucking like 37 minutes of just fucking hell for fucking relentlessness. It is. Like,
I wouldn't say it's relentless because there is a lot of what's the word I'm looking for? Dynamics in it.
yeah, yeah.
It goes light at times.
I know. I know.
Or not light, but you know what I mean.
Yeah. But there is a lot to take. I mean, by there's a lot to take in with it.
Oh, there is like the
The
lyrical
amount of
content and the theme.
fucking just the whole content is just fucking flawless. Like it is.
And when I put my post about it the other day, I said the best album of the year by a landslide so far. And yes, correct.
Yeah.
And I said it'd take something special to beat Sonus Mortis Synapse to Hive Mind. And the following day, an album came out. And that album didn't beat it, but it equaled it.
Yeah. I know. I know what to,
So you know
know
what's coming
exactly.
next. But
Yeah.
so all of a sudden, you've got Sonus Mortis, number one for me personally.
Yeah.
Coming next, number two. And at three, Nomadic Rituals. And then at four, 13 Doors.
Yeah.
So far. And at five, probably Howls of Derision.
Yeah. Yeah.
As of now.
As of, yeah. Yeah.
Because we're only going into April.
April now.
In a
Yeah.
couple of days.
Yeah.
But Jesus, man. That is Sonus Mortis' best album.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
everyone should check out Sonus Mortis Synapse to Hive Mind. Because it's just brilliant.
Yeah.
And I've got a good mad story for the end that ties into this. I've been holding this one back for a couple of weeks now.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've heard this a couple of weeks ago and I'm holding this back. As soon as this album comes out, that's on the mad story list for definite. And that's a good one too. In a very fucking, not, it's not a good one. It's really not a good one. Let's put it that way. But it's a good, you know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that was Sonus Mortis Biomechanical Horrors, which is the opening track on the album. And Jesus, man, he has really took advantage of the AI thing with the videos, hasn't he?
Yeah. Yeah.
Them
Yeah.
videos are great.
The videos look fucking really fucking good. So fucking cool it is.
Oh yeah, people give out about AI. It's a solo man. It's a solo project that had to pay to get his album produced. Maybe sell a few copies of it.
Yeah.
You know, when you've put that much money into it, and you can make these videos in your own vision to make it all around the way you want it done. Go ahead.
I know, yeah. Yeah.
Because he wasn't making videos as such. And now he is.
Yeah.
So you can't pay everyone and you can't make everyone rich. So, and if you're playing heavy music like Sonus Mortis is in Ireland and a solo project, you're not getting fuck all back.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're not, unfortunately. But that's the way it is. The way it is. And next on our list is Acid Age, Perilous Compulsion. Number two at the moment for me. Probably number one for you, I'd say.
Yeah, well, I'm torn between the same two as well. I am.
And what we're going to do with this is
band that blows you away.
well, we're going to stop that first because there's an ad on it. I have no clue what to do with this album, so I'm just going to play it from the very beginning. And we're going to play a minute or a bit over a minute. We'll play a bit over a minute. We'll play a bit longer than usual. And if it doesn't catch you, this bit we're going to play, it doesn't catch you and hook you, it's probably not for you.
Yeah.
Because this album is bizarre. It's bonkers. The best way to describe it is I'm getting a bit helmet. You know the band Skit? Skit, remember them?
Oh, yeah, 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 yeah,
That's the closest, maybe. Anyways, here we
yeah.
go.
Throughout the observant fleet, all eyes are trained on the blast point. Blast point. 25 seconds. 20 seconds. 15 seconds. Dr. Holloway, leader of the Los Alamos group, and the entire fleet waits in almost agonized tenseness. Now, but 5 seconds to go. And
All right, I'm going to stop there. I played a bit more over the time. But that's the start. And that gives you an idea where it's going.
Yeah.
And for this one in particular, you've got clean vocals in the song State Your Business. And you've even got a bloody harmonica solo in it.
Yeah.
A harmonica solo. This album is bonkers, it's mental. But in the best possible way.
Yeah.
And they played it live in full last night, yeah?
Yeah. Even the harmonica got introduced.
Oh, it'd have to, it'd have to.
You'll see it during the week.
Oh, we got it
Yeah,
recorded.
I got footage. Yeah.
Good, I'm looking forward to that. I'll watch that, so.
Yeah.
Jesus, man, it's a great album, isn't it?
Ah, deadly. Fucking deadly. Like,
I appreciated Ice Age, and I thought their last album was good. I liked it. I thought it was a good album.
yeah.
I was never going to make my top 10 or anything at the end of the year. I thought it was a good album, I wouldn't say I was indifferent to it. I just yeah, it's fine, Good
Yeah.
album.
Yeah. I know.
But this man is like, whoa, what the hell is going on?
I know.
Step forward,
Much
man.
far. Yeah. 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 Big time.
Oh, there's so much going on, man. Like, how would you even review that album? It's just like a complete mindfuck from start to finish.
Yeah, well, I listen. I don't know how many times I listened to it before I wrote that review. In the
Oh,
end,
God, I'd say you need to at least.
no, yeah, it was on every fucking day basically.
You
Like
need 10
so
listens
much.
minimum. You need 10
Yeah,
listens minimum for that.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Because, Jesus, man, it's just, as I say, it's mental. But it's brilliant. And by the sounds of it, they're gonna really try to go at this now.
Yeah,
They're just gonna have a go at it now.
yeah. There's Siege next month,
Yeah.
and the album launch with Psychosis in May, and they probably have more. Plenty. I think they have a few more gigs lined up for the rest of the year as well. Like,
I can imagine them going further afield.
yeah, yeah.
I can imagine them having a few shots in England.
Yeah, they played there last weekend.
I know they're
No.
getting out there more.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, it's kind of now or never if they're going to have a go at it, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
It really is.
yeah,
A bit like the crawling. Like the crawling of probably said the same thing too. Like at the time, we're going to have a proper go at it, and
yeah,
they've done well. And Strangle Wire as well too.
yeah,
So, of course, they're working with James now, and James Loveday, Distortion Project Records, and he's got contacts everywhere. Like,
yeah. That's true.
so I can imagine there'll be a lot of noise coming out of the Acid Age camp over the next 12 months.
Yeah,
I obviously don't know because I've never met the lads or I know anything about them, but my gut instinct would be that they're going to give this a good go.
yeah, definitely.
And they might as well because it's a brilliant album.
Yeah.
And best of luck to them with all that. And of course, as you said, I forgot to mention, you forgot that actually. They were recently confirmed for the Psychosis album launch gig in
In
May
May.
in
Yeah,
the Grand Social,
yeah.
along with who's supporting them again? Acid Age
Two
Up.
ta- Two Tales of Woe and Asect.
Bloody hell, that's a good
There's
line.
some lineup. Yeah, it's a great lineup. That
Asec,
is.
Two Tales of Woe, Acid Age, and Psychosis.
Yeah.
That's all right, isn't it?
Yeah, for €10 as well.
That's great.
Can't go fucking wrong.
I can well imagine you'll be at that.
Definitely. Yeah,
Well, you will.
definitely.
You'll definitely. And that was Acid Age, Perilous Compulsion. Just check it out. Check it out, you fools. I even put that on the Burning Metal page. I was just like,
Yeah.
I was thinking about this while I write you fools on a post. And I was going to wait now and see does anyone react negatively. But nobody did.
No, no.
Everyone was just like, yeah, he was just like, just a bit of crack the post was.
Yeah.
And it got a good reach. So,
Good.
anyways, next on our list is a band from Cork called Tides with a 7 on the end, who released their 2-track EP. That's correct, isn't it? Yeah?
Three track.
There's 3, is it?
Yeah, there's 3 on it.
Is there? I could only find 2.
On YouTube, yeah, the full EP is on Spotify.
Oh, so they've
Right,
released.
they released the two. There's a music video for the other track that was done by a different channel, but done by a
Oh,
different
bollocks.
YouTube channel. Yeah,
Oh,
there
fuck.
is. I'll send it to you later. Like, but no, that's still their own channel that they have the 2 other songs on.
Oh, I didn't even know
It
there
is.
was a third one.
It kind of caught me at first when I was looking, and then I noticed that there was another track.
All right.
There was, yeah.
Well, I'm going to stick with my original idea. We're going to play 1 track this week, and we'll obviously play what was the music video next week.
Yeah.
So I assumed it was 2. So we're going to play it this week and next week, because if that's the one I've missed, it's probably the best one. Yeah.
Yeah. It
Right.
is.
So,
It is. But
anyways, we're going to go with "Hang from a Rope" for this one. On a rope, I'd be hanging on a rope, on a rope, on a rope. Jesus, they're good, aren't they?
yeah, man, I remember their debut single,
Yeah.
Love One, but this is fucking seriously fucking heavy. It is. And the EP is fucking top notch. It
Well,
is.
I already know in advance from them. Me in the future is going to be shortlisted and that on the EP list for definite.
Yeah.
Once I've heard the other track that I haven't heard, I just thought it was a two singles, 2 tracks.
Yeah.
Right. Future me will definitely be speaking next week and saying that's on my EP or list, I imagine.
Yeah.
Because
It's on mine anyway. It is, for definite.
as I say, we covered them last year, and I could not remember the name of them for a million years because they're only on Instagram, and I can never find anything on Instagram. I don't bother even trying anymore because it's just a clusterfuck.
Yeah.
And I finally figured out who they were, and I was disgusted afterwards because I was like, that would have made it onto my list for last year for the singles, the 20.
Singles, yeah.
Definitely would have.
Yeah.
But this, oh,
I know. No, top fucking.
jeez, they're good, man.
Yeah.
And they've just been building away quietly down there, haven't they? They've played a few gigs, like.
Yeah, they played a gig the other night with Heat of Four and More of Attrition and
Oh, they did. That's
Praline
right too. Yeah, and
in Limerick, basically. But
if
they
they
were
played the
I saw them with Acid Age and Solitary back in November in Limerick in
okay.
Cashfat, and they were fucking vicious. They opened up basically. And they were deadly.
Also, they're building away quietly.
Yeah, yeah. What you call is with them? Aaron of Outsound is on bass for them.
Oh, remember, that sounds
He
that
is. Yeah, yeah,
bad. Jesus.
yeah. Nice lads they are. I've talked to the vocalist a couple of times as well, in person. Because he just be hanging around with the guy from Lymphedemia.
Okay.
The vocalist basically like helping them with stuff, with merch and stuff. But they're
Right.
nice lads. They are.
I'm going to have to do my give us a proper fucking go over now for next week. So because I haven't
Yeah,
done it justice this week.
yeah. But serious release. Serious.
Jeez, they are
Yes.
good, man.
Yeah.
They could be like Worn Out, for example, are doing very well now.
Yeah. Yeah.
If things go their way, they could
Yeah.
be the next one.
I know. I know. Yeah.
It's a shame there's no Metal to the Masses this year because
I know. They if they had a fucking entered, they could have potentially fucking went all the way.
you could have, man. They could have
Yeah.
if the quality of this is the quality, and you're saying they're brilliant live,
Yeah.
and if they gotta go at Metal to the Masses, but then again, it hopefully it's coming back next year.
Yeah. Yeah.
So hopefully they go into it next year because oh man, I reckon they could go. Really reckon they could
Yeah.
go far
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
because the improvement is insane. Like
Yeah. I
the
know.
last track was good,
Yeah. Yeah.
and I haven't even heard the third one yet. So I'm not
You're
even
in for,
fully. I'm not fully fed yet.
yeah, you're in for a treat, man. It's
I haven't had
fucking
haven't had me dinner yet.
yeah.
Anyways, that was Tides Hang from a Rope from their EP Rinse and Repeat, which we will be returning to next week. And next on our list is Nihilant, who dropped a official lyric video for their track The Valley Beneath, which made it into my top 10 singles of the year last year, and a bit strange to drop it now, but maybe they're just getting the name back out. Maybe there's stuff on the way.
Yeah. I think they could be working on an EP, another one.
Okay, so they're just
Yeah,
I'll
kind of.
just drop this for now as a stopgap.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
okay. Like it's still a great song, and we'll
No,
happily cover it again.
yeah.
Oh, fuck! I got into it. I got into it, and I forgot to stop it. I
I
went
know.
there. The kind of the lyric video sucked me in. Like
Yeah.
that's a great song, though.
Deadly song. Great bands there.
Where
Good
did I put
fucking
it?
band.
I'm eighth, I believe. Eighth, I believe
Yeah,
I put it last year.
think so, yeah.
Well, yeah, I put it eighth. And again, it would have been higher other years, but you didn't even make your top 10 last year with such a year.
No, no, it didn't. Just missed out on it, basically. I think I've added in me top 20. Kind of need to check.
And of course, they played Bloodstock last year. They won Belfast Space Metal to the Masses and played the new Blood stage, and hopefully it went well for them.
Yeah.
And this, as you say, they're working. By the sounds of it, you seem to think they're working away on
I
something.
think they could be working away on some new
I don't know. I don't
material,
even know who
right?
anyone in the band is, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
don't know who any of them are. So, sure, man, you're the one with the thousands of friends on Facebook, so you probably get scoops on things that others don't.
Yeah. 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 Times, yeah.
Nah, you're all right. You can keep them. I'm sticking with what I have. Nailland are a great band. They released an EP there a couple of years ago, which was good. And
Yeah.
then they released this, and we're just like, step up.
Big step up. All right.
Because they
It's
went on and won the medal to the masses, so they've obviously got something under them. Like,
yeah, definitely.
so best of luck to them, and we look forward to what's coming next. And that was Nihilant, The Valley Beneath. You should just check. You should check it out. It's a brilliant song.
Yeah.
Really brilliant song. Next on our list is, believe it or not, one that I actually had on last week. I set it up last week. I know I set it up last week, and it fucking disappeared while we were recording. And because when we were recording and I was fatigued as
Yeah.
fuck, I didn't even notice that it was gone until after I
Oh,
finished.
yes.
And that was Balor, Rituals of Room.
Ah, Jesus. Yeah.
Yeah,
I was
'cause-
wondering myself after.
Yeah, I had genuinely had it set up last week and it disappeared. I don't know why, but then again, last week went long enough. So here we go. Balor's Rituals of Rune. Stop there again at the time. A very quiet reboot by Balor, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. Yeah. Yeah.
The only reason I know this exists because I found it on my YouTube feed.
Yeah.
I didn't see anything anywhere.
Same here, basically. And I think it popped up in my Bandcamp feed as well as
Okay,
a new release. Yeah.
like it hasn't
So,
gotten any views, obviously, because it's such a quiet reboot.
yeah.
Or maybe that's done deliberately. Maybe he's just
Yeah.
getting his toes back in, but not jumping in head first.
Yeah.
Like,
Exactly.
no,
Yeah.
going in, just test the waters first and see how the crack is like.
Yeah.
That's just pure speculative at my point, but maybe he did promote it. He done it all on Instagram, and I didn't see it, or did you? Or you didn't either?
No, I didn't see anything.
Well,
Basically.
oh, Instagram, what a horrible thing it is.
Oh, jeez. Yeah.
I've given up on it again, man. It's because I know there's a band that are releasing something. Maybe they already have,
Yeah.
but I seen the post and I was like, okay, that's coming, and I can't remember their name, and it doesn't even show up in the feeds.
Jesus.
It's just it's all over the place. It's
Yeah,
all over,
I know.
it's all over the place. I'll do it for the crack. Just log in. I'll put it into Instagram and see what the first post I see, just for the fucking shits and giggles of. Right. The first thing I see is an ad for Sentra. And when's this? The next one I see is when was it from? They're not giving the dates. Well, there's an Acid Age one there, but they're
Yeah.
like, that's from 3 weeks ago.
What?
Yeah, that's the first one that comes up. 3 weeks ago, Acid Age, Chiral. Well, it's actually not too bad actually.
Yeah.
It's somewhat in order, but that's of course. When I do it live on this, it'd look like it was working all right, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Fuck it! But I stand by it. I still hate Instagram.
Yeah, I know.
I'm not joining your. I'm not. I'm leaving it alone. I'm not touching anymore. We're on the podcast. Anyways, that was Balor Rituals of Rune. one-man black metal project that based in Dublin that released a bunch of stuff a couple of years ago, maybe 3 years ago now. Would it be?
Yeah, about 2.5, 3 years ago, maybe.
Would have been because you
So
had them on your EP list on the first year
yeah,
we done this.
that's right. Yeah,
So
yeah,
it's a couple of years ago, and he announced that that was the end of it. And we've been about 6 to 8 months ago now when he announced that Balor was returning, wouldn't it?
yeah. I think so. Yeah,
And he dropped a couple of remasters around that time, and
that's right. Yeah,
everything went quiet again. And we thought, well, no, he's back,
yeah. But
and I should. If it's up on Bandcamp, that's handy because that means I'll be able to pull down an image to use
yeah,
for the promo post.
yeah, yeah,
I didn't know that.
yeah.
Right, I'll do that. I'll do that during the week. And anyway, again, that was Balor, Rituals of Ruin. If you're into black metal, check it out. Next on our list is another black metal project, one I mentioned earlier on, House of Derision. They dropped it's a couple of weeks ago now, but we're playing catch up of the last couple of weeks, and they dropped a lyric video for their track Gatekeeper that we haven't covered before.
Oh, deadly.
So here we go.
We all dream of drifting off quickly and having a full night's sleep.
Night, y'all. Fuck off. Just drink heaps of beer and you'll sleep like a baby. Never mind taking tablets that fuck up your brain. Oh man. Why would you take medication that makes you sleep like that? That's
Oh
never a
no.
good idea.
Oh no, no.
Like before this kicks on, I remember I read a study years ago. Oh man, many years ago. And people who take sleeping tablets on a regular basis, they reckoned at that point it could cut up to a third of your life away.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I'm not surprised because I remember about a year and a half ago I was getting severe bouts of insomnia, and they gave me fucking sleep. I took one. I never again, never again.
Oh, you knew.
No, I knew. I just felt that it just knocked me out for about fucking 14 hours.
Yeah.
I say, no way. That's not happening again. I said to myself, and I
Oh
just
no,
fucking
sleeping
threw it
tablets
out.
are poison, man. They're
Yeah,
absolute poison.
yeah.
Just drink beer instead.
Yeah, well, like me
Or a
last
bottle of
night.
wine.
Like me last night.
Oh yeah. Or just don't be a lazy fucker. Get out and go running and lifting stuff and
Yeah,
mowing lawns or whatever. Make yourself tired. Anyways,
yeah.
here we go. It's happened there again at the time. And we've touched on, we've mentioned these boys a good few times by now, but that's a brilliant album.
Great, amazing album. It is.
It's a really good
I'd
album.
still listen to it. Not all the
I use it.
probably every 2 or 3 days, basically, and it still fucking hits the spot. It does. Really
As I
good.
said last week, the top 10 is looking tough because we know what's coming.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But it's
Exactly.
definitely looking like top 20 for me, definitely.
Yeah, yeah.
Because I can't even remember what I said it was there. I think I said it was number 5 at the moment, didn't I? Yeah, 5
Yeah.
at the moment.
5 at the moment.
Sonus Martis, Acid Age, Nomadic
Nomadic
Rituals, 13
Rituals,
Doors, and then
Doors.
and this album.
Yeah.
So it's holding its own first.
I know. It is a good fucking album, though.
And it was released at the very start of January, wasn't it?
Yeah, basically early in the year, basically.
Yeah,
And
well,
basically, we're going into the 4th month now.
I
Still
know.
mention that.
And next week marks our 3rd anniversary.
Oh Jesus,
Mm-hmm.
nice. Jesus.
And I've got my funny intro. And I'm not going to tell you what it is, Adrian, and not even off camera.
Yeah.
I'm going to do something next week for the crack. And
I probably will as well.
no, I'm not going to make you do what I'm doing.
All right.
I'm not going to make you do what I'm doing. I'm going to fucking suffer for at least 10, 15 minutes next week. I assure you. I assure you. So, anyways, that was Howls of Derision Gatekeeper from their self-titled album. Brilliant album, and that's doing well in views. Like it came out 12 days ago now. 272 views
That's fucking good. That
for a
is.
black metal project,
For-
studio project. Like
Yeah.
clearly they're building away, like,
Yeah.
and they're right to keep dropping these lyric videos. Just
Yeah.
keep the name out.
Yeah. Yeah.
While if they're working away on something, I don't know. But
I think they could be.
well, they wouldn't be making such an effort to keep the name out if they weren't.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Again, all right, that was Howls of Derision, and we have 3 left. And next on our list is another one that came out a couple of weeks ago and was on my list last week as well too, like Balor, and vanished. I don't know why, but anyways, it's by Curious Blind from their album Your Life Is Over Now. Stop there now. I give it the time. That's a brilliant album.
That's a deadly song. That is.
Oh, they're a great band.
Yeah. Deadly. Deadly.
Your Life Is Over now made it into my best of the rest list last year.
Yeah, that's right.
Because last year was just one of those years, wasn't it?
I know.
Last year was insane.
Do.
And I seen Letty at the Metal Cell podcast. She put this very high on her list.
Yeah, yeah,
And dead right.
yeah. It is a great album. It is.
Oh, it's a brilliant album.
Yeah,
Absolutely brilliant album. I've listened to that album numerous times over the last. I'd nearly put it on. I'd say every 2 or 3 weeks I'd put it on again.
yeah. Jesus.
It's just a great album, man. Because I was a big the old Biffy Clyro. I was a big fan of,
Yeah,
and it takes me back. So for me, it just works. Wouldn't be obviously what you'd be listening to normally, but
I know. Yeah, but that's a good fucking song.
it's a great album, man. It's a brilliant album. The videos are all really well done. That was done by your man that used to be in This Place Hell. Dylan, is that him?
All right. Yeah, I forgot his name. Yeah, I know.
His name. And Alessandro from The Last Vinci was done it as well.
Yeah. All right.
So Alessandro and your man used to be in This Place Hell. He does a lot of photography and video work and stuff.
Oh, I know. Dylan Scully, is it?
Oh no, I know. I don't know. Fuck, I don't know. I don't know. I don't think so. Or it could be. I just can't think of his fucking name.
Yeah.
My brain is still fairly fogged, but that's normal anyway. I'm fucking fogged when I wake up in the morning. It's fogged when I go to bed at night. So
Yeah.
I'd probably fogged now as well. Anyways, that was by Curious Blind from their album Your Life Is Over Now, and they've done really well, man. They've been playing sellout shows in England and everything.
Class.
And they've done an Irish tour. They played in the Grand Social, like.
Yeah.
They headlined the Grand Social, and there was a big crowd there, man.
Deadly.
Big crowd. Them boys have a following, like.
Yeah, I thought, yeah, I could see
They
that.
would have got going during the knocking stocking days.
Oh, right. Yeah. Jeez.
Knocking
Round
stocking's such
about.
a big loss, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Sweeney's and knocking stocking are massive losses, man.
Uh,
The alternative scene when we had Sweeney's and knocking stocking going. Like Sweeney's was full of wankers, don't get me wrong, but the music was class.
yeah. Yeah.
You know, all these. I remember Sweeney's. Everyone just going around and you're walking around like, oh, you fucking dickhead. But great live venue. It was a great live venue to have.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I got death metal growls going in Sweeney's one night too. What a gig I had there. Carl from Nautilus joined Crafty Fuzz on stage and they done like death metal vocals. The fucking sound engineer turned it down too, and I was just like, come here, turn that up. We're going to have metal in here to spite you, you fucking hippies. Posers, fucking whatever, I don't know. I'm painting a very bad picture of history here, haven't I?
Yeah.
Look, I'm only taking the piss. It is a big loss. Genuinely is a big loss. And next on our list is No Matrix, who released their album last year. Oh fuck, what's the name of it again? What's it called? Reawaken.
Reawaken. Yeah.
And they dropped a video as such for their track Ritual. So we'll include it because it made it into my top 20 albums of the year last year. And here we go.
Rituals every day, stress race, this way. Obligations, routines, while we run this maze. Reaching out, our hands, struggling to be ourselves. With society, everything wanted to play. But it's already mass mentality, status quo. Frustrated, predicaments, endless jurisdiction. It doesn't kill, it just goes.
I have to stop it. I have to stop it. I have to stop it. I don't want to stop it.
Deadly.
I love that.
Deadly. That album fucking deadly it is.
The lyrics are brilliant.
Yeah. Yeah.
The lyrics are brilliant. I just fell in love with that album last year.
Same here.
I listened to that album 5 times in a row when I put it on.
Yeah.
It kind of reminds me of The Offspring in a way, but with proper good lyrics, not Pretty Fly for a
Yeah.
while, some shit like that, you know.
Yeah.
Back when The Offspring were good, back when
I
the
know.
Ixnay and the Ombre smash days, you know.
Yeah.
Because The Offspring were a very good band in the early days, like
I know. Yeah.
they were. Not for everyone, obviously, but a very good band. And No Matrix are on the go since 1997.
That's right. Yeah. Jesus.
Yeah, they only live up the road in Athlone too, like, and
That's correct. Yeah.
I only found out about them last year.
Jesus.
Don't know how I found out about them now. I can't remember now, but I'm glad I did.
Yeah.
It's a shame, man. Like Athlone, man, should be a hub for music, man.
I know. There's
It
a
should
lot
be.
of bands. There's a lot of bands around that area, isn't there?
No, not anymore.
No.
Not anymore. No, there used to be.
Yeah.
Around 10 years ago, Athlone went through a real golden patch with bands that were coming out thick and fast.
Yeah.
Like a Peasant for a King. That's obviously not 10 years ago now, but amongst others, like
Yeah.
there was a load of bands around 10 years ago, but there's not now, to my knowledge, outside No Matrix.
Yeah.
But sure, it's so hard to get going in Athlone because Athlone is the middle of Ireland.
I know. Yeah.
It's a bus or a train from everywhere.
Yeah.
It should be a real proper musical hub, but there's nothing going on, man.
Jesus.
Nothing. Nothing. There was a venue for 5 minutes 10 years ago, which I had Zerath, Pursuit of Rune, Megacone, and can't think of the name of the other band now, but that lasted 5 minutes.
Jesus.
But I'm glad it lasted 5 minutes for me personally.
Yeah.
'Cause I managed to get that Zerath gig in.
Yeah.
And the venue was in the Roscommon side of Athlone.
All right. Yeah.
Once you
Yeah.
cross the bridge, you're in Westmeath.
Yeah.
So I was just like, I got a band on the road to Bloodstock in Roscommon. It was technically Athlone, but it was still in Roscommon.
Yeah.
So I call that a win. Again, it's a terrible shame nothing that Athlone hasn't, for sure.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is, man. It's just one of those towns that has all the potential in the world and fuck all happens. Nothing, man. I can't. There's no fringe festival. There's no flacule. There's no nothing like. But sure. Anyways, that was No Matrix Rituals from their album Unawaken or Reawaken, should I say? And last on our list is a project called oh fucking hell. It's not. That's not the name of it. Well, it's Autonomy of Compromise. It's from Dave and oh shit Andrew of Ram Kingdom.
All right. Yeah.
And they dropped it there. I think it was last during the week. They dropped during the week.
Mm.
And of course, before we kick on, rest in peace, Bones.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. It's 4 years already, man.
I know. Definitely.
Obviously, never met the man, but if I do see the post going around, I always share it on the Burning Metal page, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was too young, man.
Indoor drying making your clothes smell musty? Ugh. Bust the muss with Lenore Outdoorable. And unleash the sunshine freshness of drying outdoors on your clothes.
What the?
Oh fuck! Oh bollocks! I didn't. I am. I'm fading fast here, man. I'm fading fast here. Really, I'm fading fast here. I'm just gonna move it around a bit because it does get heavier. I stopped there. I gave it time, and as you can imagine from that bit we played, it's like a real post-metal,
Yeah.
like that, like Rom Kingdom.
Exactly. I was thinking that it's probably a big bill and then it gets really heavy.
I've only listened to it once, and it's very good.
Yeah. You may send it. That's the first time I've heard that. You may send that on to me. I'll have a listen to it.
All right. Well, as I say now, I discovered it on the page when I seen about, of course, Ronan's anniversary, and I looked in there and I was like, oh Jesus, the two boys, Andrew and Dave, have collaborated to do this, and
Nice.
I said I'd include it because it's obviously the anniversary of the man himself. So, it's called Mechadonk. Is that how you say it? Mechadonk. It's up on YouTube and Bandcamp.
Yeah.
And it's called Anatomy of Compromise. It's actually very good. But I will have to go back to it because I just
All right.
Jesus, man. I'm telling you, man. Maintenance, chemotherapy, and alcohol do not mix.
Oh, yeah.
Don't mix. I should not be drinking at all. I'm not drinking during the week at all anymore. I should be fading fast here. But look, I really got lucky.
Yeah.
And I think that was what got Connor, wasn't it? The C.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
so
think so. Yeah.
I'm fairly sure it was actually now. And I was extremely lucky.
Yeah.
Just went for the old MOT and found the killer. So a few weeks of tiredness, you'll live with that, won't you?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, anyways, again, That's look up the Ram Kingdom page on Facebook, and it's the second post down, and you'll get to check out that EP.
Ah, yeah, yeah.
And
I love
it's
that.
very good if you like post metal, like.
Yeah.
Now, nice stories of the evening, and the first one obviously was the one I held back for a few weeks. We were talking about Sinus Mortis earlier, Synapse to Hive Mind, about AI and all these things that he covers in the album. A test was done on AI. It was allowed to go rogue.
Oh,
It became unstoppable.
fuck.
It became unstoppable. It became completely unstoppable. If
Stop.
only for it was locked to a confined area.
Yeah.
Oh my god. It started doing things deceptively. It started lying. It started covering its own tracks. And then when it realized something was going on, it started duplicating itself so it could send itself around to other places. And then when it realized that it was trapped, and this was in a fucking simulation as such, for want of a better description, the AI said, I hate you.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Oh, Jesus.
It started
That,
duplicating itself
yeah.
online and said, I
That's,
hate you.
that's basically like fucking Agent Smith in the Matrix,
Yeah.
if you think about it.
Yeah.
That's it, and it's come to fucking life.
Yep.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
They're playing with fire, man.
Yeah, yeah.
The fact that AI said, I hate you,
Yeah. Yeah.
it's supposed to be not programmed to hate.
Yeah.
And when it realized it was in a simulation and it couldn't actually go out and go play fuck. Oh, Jesus. Ooh, that's a mad one, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Another mad one was a lab grown in a brain. A lab grown in a brain learned how to play Pong by itself. You know the primitive video game Pong,
Yeah.
where you like the old like the thing going up and down, you hit the ball over and back, like one of the first games to ever appear on computers.
Yeah.
But the lab grown brain taught itself how to play Pong.
Fuck.
Like it's primitive. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But that's how far this lab grown brain was started to develop. But it learned how to play Pong by itself.
Well.
They're growing brains now. It is, man. There's computers out there now that are fucking made out of human brain tissue and stuff and learning.
Holy shit.
Like this, the amount of shit that's going on out there. Like
I know.
I don't really know the half of. Jesus. Oh yeah, and I'll finish up on a bit of a funny one because that was a bit bleak.
Yeah.
Some Chinese lad, he was over in his college in China, obviously, and he was in the room with his blow up doll, and his roommate went away, and he heard the roommate coming in, and rather than just take it on the chin or whatever, he tried to burn the doll and set fire to the fucking whole place, basically.
Oh, for
Done
fuck's
thousands and thousands and thousands worth of damage over. And now everyone is going to know that he was in there with the blow up doll because he set it on fire.
Oh, fuck.
If he just took the hit from your man and was like, oh fuck, I have a blow up doll, no one would know.
Yeah.
But now he's known all over the world as that lad that had a blow up doll and he fucking set it on fire and set the college on fire and now scarred for life. You're like the American Pie video of the real world. But we'll be back again. Goodbye, goodbye. That's all I've got time for today. And remember now, you're the tops. Like, share, and subscribe and all that stuff. And we shall be back next week. Good luck.